Hey y'all, June 29, one more day of June and we'll be into July. We're just about done. We've still got a few things to do, but not, nothing major. Got all the watering system piped, plumbed, installed, a bunch of things tied down real good, zip tied down, a couple more things to do yet. We've got my NIMH battery pack on here just because we've only got one of John's batteries. I figure I'd show you the difference between how much stronger this battery is than mine. And I'm thinking now maybe I need to get rid of that jumbo battery. But here's battery B, which is John here, right? Right? This is battery pack A, this is fan A. It's on that side. My battery not nearly as strong. Got both of them running. And I'll bring you a video with a little piece of yarn or string on a piece of welding rod. I'll stick it, turn the fans, and I'll put it over top of the radiator, and I'll have it looped over, and you'll be able to see it pulling it down. Maybe we'll even tape a couple pieces of yarn or something on the back so you can see how hard that's blowing. With John's batteries, full juice, one for each fan, more than enough run time because we run it for 30 minutes, 32 minutes or something. Watch the old video on both fans on one battery, and it went 30 some odd minutes. So we went with two separate systems, two different, because he'll be able to shut one off if he wants to. If he wants to play with temperature and stuff like that, if it's a cold day and he only needs one. If it's cold enough, he can shut them both down. He can do that too. He has all those options. So, yeah, when we get two of the lithium polymer, lithium ion, whatever they are, those 10,000 milliamp batteries, they're good and strong. Of course, we've got, I want to show you this too. We got the engine switch is going to be here. So we got light on, 15.4 volts. That's this little battery here. I believe that also runs as rain light, which we don't have on yet, which is another 2-minute job. And just some other little things to do yet. But as you see, we're tying stuff down. We don't want anything to move. I like rubber between any two pieces of metal to make sure nothing can rub and grind and cause trouble and leaks and holes. We got to get a zip tie over here on this one yet. As you can see, there's a piece of black rubber hose around there, and we want to hold it in place. We don't want this thing just rocking and rolling around in here, and it's going to rock and roll. It's going to shake and vibrate and move around. So it's coming right along, folks. We're getting right down to the nitty-gritty now. And just in time, it's John and his wife, Debbie. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Happy anniversary to you guys, July 4th. Down on their way down to Naples, Florida, enjoying some time in southern Florida. Nice place down there they just bought, so enjoy that. Congratulations, and enjoy that. I know Deb will. John will be thinking about his go-kart and what he needs to be doing back in his garage, I'm sure. I know John pretty well. But that's it for episode. This is number 35 in the can, right? We got one more day. We'll be out here tomorrow doing a couple quick things on our list, and then it's gonna be time to bring the nose piece over and bolt it back up, and start finishing this thing off. So we've got some work to do on the wing end plates. I gave them all a first surface coat. We got to sand those down, probably one more over, and this is with the spheres. Microspheres in resin, which is what we glued them together with. Not using any kind of Bondo. That stuff shrinks and expands at a different rate than regular polyester. So we're going to go ahead and use the good stuff, and that way no troubles, right? Once we get them drilled and slotted, then we can hang them up, and we're going to put flat black on those. I know John likes shiny, but once again, his cart, my project. I gave him a link, or I told him to Google search the Ferrari 333 SP, which is an open cockpit sports car. The baddest Ferrari race car I think ever made. Sounds like a symphony, and it's just a badass race car. And I told him that's what you need to look at. That's what your car is going to, your go-kart is going to look like. So, yeah, we're getting right down to the end here. So, just wanted to show you that everything's wired and plumbed, and we're making that was the last two big pieces. We got little things to fabricate, like the pins that hold the driver fairing down at the front so it can't catch air. You know, just a couple little things here we got on our list. What do we got? The pin plates, which I just explained to you. We're going to cut and trim and sand all the Zeus fasteners, so they're not going to have ears on them. They won't be pop riveted down, because you won't be able to get these panels off if there's a Zeus sticking through the hole. Even though it's ejected, they still stick down. It's going to be hard enough to get these panels on and off without destroying them and scratching the crap out of things. So that's the way I do all my stuff. Again, John's cart, my project. So the Zeuses are going to be done my way. We got that to do. We have to drill and wire the new steering wheel bolts. We bought new bolts for the steering wheel, and they had to be a little longer because we put that little wedge in there, right? And so they just needed to be. I want all the thread in there we can get. That's super important. See, we don't want the steering wheel falling off in his lap. So again, 5-minute job, 5-minute job, 5-minute job. Just a couple 5-minute things. This is going to take a little bit more time. We'll spend probably this coming weekend getting the uprights back on after we trim and sand them to give an adjustment for the wing. We'll get the wing over here, which it got painted red like the body, which wasn't what we were going to do originally. But I decided, what the heck, we'll do the end plates black, the wing red, the body red, and it'll look good, especially with black wheels. John's got black wheels. This thing will look toot sweet when it's ready to go. So we're sneaking up we're sneaking up to the end of the whole thing. It's been a year, not quite a year. I think it was July when I first started. You have to go back and look at the first video. I know we were thinking this was going to be a plug and play bodywork job, just drop it on and secure it, right? We didn't even intend to get paint on it. He was going to take it to Daytona white, right? And of course, watching the videos, it wasn't plug and play. Thinking it was going to be plug and play, I picked it up in June a year ago, and I didn't even touch it for a month. We had some other things we were working on back then, probably the Yama Dog, I'm pretty sure, getting it up and running. So that's enough talking. I've already run the battery out of one camera. I had to go in the house and get this one to finish off tonight. So I'll bring you some more with the fans running, so you can see, you know, how much air they're moving and stuff. This is going to work. This is going to work. I'm super excited about it, man. I can't wait till he does the shakedown runs on it and stuff, and gives us feedback about water temperature and all that kind of stuff. Especially now we're heading into July, end of July, beginning of August, hottest part of the year, right? So there you go. Godspeed, God bless, hang in there, y'all. We're praying for you. Pray for me, because I need it too. Oh, and by the way, we put in an offer on a property. Lord willing. I'm hoping we get this one, because I really, really like it. There was literally no work to do inside the house. They had done all the work. It was absolutely beautiful. And it's got a big metal barn, but you'll have to wait. You have to wait. If we get it, you guys will be the first ones to see it. God bless you. I love you. Hang in there. It'll get better.